The sound is everything. If you have a good sound and a good timing, then you can play anything, I think. It was actually, when I started with jazz, I was watching a TV program with Oscar Peterson and Nils Henning Öster Peterson in Swedish television, and I just got hooked on that. I didn't listen to jazz when I grew up, and then when I heard that trio, and I also heard Gary Peacock, Charlie Haden, Palle Danielsson, Swedish player. It was just a big thrill to hear that kind of music for me.
You have to consciously pursue your own voice. Now, of course, to start with, you mimic everybody. That's what you do. You know, I tried desperately to play like Dave Holland, and the only way I could do it was by putting my action at like 1/1,000,000th of an inch, you know, and then you've got no sound. When you play like that, you start to get into musical situations where you hit your limitations, and then you realize, actually, no, I need to learn about harmony here. You know, I need to get more deeply into the mechanics of music and the theory of music. Even with doing all of that, and I'm constantly trying to improve my technique and my ear and all of those things, but I still try to keep true to that feeling that I had at the beginning, which was just to treat music as sound. And I read some great interviews, you know, early on with Charlie Haden talking about the idea of music before he played, like feeling like he was walking into a cathedral, that sense of silence where you're, that reverential starting from silence and finding the sound and opening yourself up and letting it come through you.
For me, certainly Charlie Haden was a huge sort of, you know, and Mingus, of course, playing more in a freer setting, you know. It's a period when you got Eric Dolphy, you know, when your best friend's Eric Dolphy and Ornette, I mean, this is, you know, really sort of big radical voices who have a lot to say, and that's from Mingus' perspective. And, you know, for me, Haden was kind of really taking part in that movement of free jazz, as it were, you know, and breaking the form. So, like, you know, let's break away from bebop. Let's not play bebop, or, you know, let's use that particular language articulation, but where would you like it to go? You know, where is it going to go? You know, you have Ornette sort of playing harmonics and tones and all sorts, and you got Charlie Haden able to kind of follow him and then pull him back a bit and go, hey, how about we go that way? I was really inspired by the idea how you can navigate a band through playing and through harmony.
When he plays a solo, he starts here and he ends here, and it's one long line. You get, what do you say, you get into this when you listen, you cannot stop listening to it. So it's just beautiful, and his sound is amazing.